Sven'gramz, Soul Talk. I'm just up vibing. Um, and I saw the goddess, and when I was in my dickhead stage, you couldn't tell me nothing. Even if I was hurting, and I could have blood coming out my ears and my motherfucking chin, I still would deny I was hurt. And this years ago, and I'm looking at I said, man, if we reflections and we all mirror images of each other at different aspects, different moments. I mean, we all go through the same shit at different times and different moments of the day. Ain't no getting around that. I don't give a fuck how unique you think you are. You ain't that fucking unique. Real life. See my baby son in the background. I rise for them because I want to be a better version than I used to be. I don't never want to be complacent and stop growing because change is the only thing that's constant. So shadow work is accountability for those who don't know. That's why I see a lot of people run from shadow work and they run from accountability. You was probably wasn't a good fucking person that you think you was. What's wrong with that? For you to get out that motherfucking situation, you gotta realize that you in a very, very fucked up situation. It's the only way you'll rise out. What up, son? I see you in the background. You seeing that all these tough motherfuckers, and somebody told me this from out the St. Thomas, Pee Wee. He told me even solid things crack. And he was a hard hit out to St. Thomas. I know these things don't mean nothing, but I'm just, when somebody who's been through some tragic shit tell you something, you gotta take heed. You got different levels of ignorance or whatever you want to call it or whatever. He was on a deeper level than I was, so I paid attention, I listened to him. Even though you can, as soon as I turn my back, you could give me the most evilest eye, and that's a spell people put on you too. You know what I mean? How many people looked at me with that evil ass eye, and I started realizing these motherfuckers don't fuck with me like that. And that was all part of the alchemical process. The accountability to me to fall off and say, nigga, you just ain't that good like you thought you was. Or maybe you ain't do it, you ain't handle that right. Maybe you just fucked up. Maybe you didn't know how to love. Maybe you ain't know how to trust. You got a lot of people, a lot of men and women that they never know how to love, bro. And they come into this realization. I had my epiphany moment years ago when everybody was laughing and tripping on a nigga. Before this shit even kicked off, I didn't know I was going through this shit, and many others probably did the same thing too. So I was going through this alchemical process of becoming brand new. But I had to have an ego debt, and accountability and the shadow work had to be at the forefront. And when you hear these strong goddesses and then strong men, I heard a lot of men crying. I just had gangster friends and whatever you want to call, consider gangsters say shit, and them niggas regretting all that shit. They wish they ain't never sold drugs. They wish they ain't never picked up a pistol. They wish they ain't never cheated. And I'm one of them. Like, I wish when you cheated and you was lying to your fucking self, nigga, that's the worst. You was scum of the earth. You was living a lie. I could never get on this platform and even talk to one person if I ain't never do the shadow work and take accountability. So shout out to this young goddess for even getting on. It take balls to do what she did. I'm gonna play a clip. It take a lot of balls to do what she did, bro. So shout out to the goddess for even getting on, doing shadow work. Accountability is shadow work. I like to give you information you can use in real time. That's how it was told to me. So I'm sorry I'm giving it to y'all.
But it is, y'all. I'm hurting y'all because I want to be loved. I want marriage. You know, a lot of us get on here, we act tough, and we be like, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, but I want help. I want to be loved. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody I can be vulnerable with. The problem is, and I'm not crying, y'all, because I'm sad. I'm crying, y'all, because it's like a release right now. But the problem for me, y'all, is that all the relationships that I had with men were not about love. It was about survival for me. I know how to fuck. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to seduce a man. I do not know how to love a man. And then to have a son, because of those choices that I was making, y'all, and I got pregnant really, really fast. I got pregnant within 90 days of knowing my baby daddy. And we don't talk about this shit because it's embarrassing and it hurts. It fucking hurts. And I'm mad with me. I'm not mad at men. I'm not mad at my life. I'm mad at me because I don't know how to fix me. I don't know how to fix it. That's accountability.
Shout out to her. She fucking put herself naked in front of the world. That's why I ain't going low. I'm naked right now. But motherfucker gotta have balls, even to put out music, even to draw a picture or a painting. You could be criticized. Once somebody see you working on a project, it is not to even be revealed. People could destroy your unveiling of it. That's why you shouldn't tell people in-depth things unless you're ready to be discovered and be judged. And this is the energy, the Christ energy down here. If y'all don't know what's going on, it's a judging, it's the Christ, it's the energy, seventh chakra. That education shit that they told y'all was education, that shit was just bullshit. They at least knew that. They said the next time you niggas have a leader, we gonna give you one. So you need to question all these niggas that's on TV talking for you. Talk for yourself. Go within and trust your brother. But you know the synergy around people that do the shadow work. And when you get together, nobody judging, nobody thinking, nobody talking about them, nobody thinking somebody trying to undercut them. They did the shadow work. They did that, the accountability moments. They did that shit. Shout out to the goddess for doing that. I don't even know your name, but salute you. You on your fucking way. Just don't go backwards. If you ain't did no crime, if you ain't did no motherfucking, the old you still exists. When I see my son in the background, he is me, a better version of me. You should want all your kids to be better than you. I love you, son. So, shout out to the goddess, man. And the lady that always, Shakima, your name, I cannot pronounce your name, but you are a fucking goddess. Not just how you look, your fucking soul is amazing, and then we need more goddesses like you speaking up for us. Because we need each other more than ever. And then some of us waking up, some of us are tired of being toxic, yo. We tired. I knew I was. And that's why if you want to know why you single, most people are toxic and you're still in a toxic moment. Maybe the reason why you're single is because you're not toxic anymore. I got that from a post. Somebody made that up and I saw it. I said, damn, this is the first time I'm really like single this long. No sex, none of that. And I'm not tripping because you got to go through this period of self-discovery and loving yourself again. I've been doing this for some years now. Not that long, but I'm talking about this moment. Self-discovery, loving yourself. And I didn't master it, but you always, every day you fine tune more and more aspects of it. I'm just sharing what helped me in my dickhead state, selfish, fucked up, always about me shit. I'll never go back to that guy. So for the ones who grow, the ones who want to know, 7 grams is here to show. Salute to all the ones doing great work with our brother. K-Cello, I see you, nigga. My big son, I love you. My daughters. I hope all is well. So family, we out. And still we rise. And shout out to the goddess for showing your nakedness to the world. A nigga appreciate that, because if you don't see it, sometimes you don't think it exists. All these fake acting hard motherfuckers walking around this bitch, boy, y'all need to stop. It's what you do when the camera not around, that's who you really are. So when nobody around you and that bitch all fucked up, that's who you really is. 7 grams. Soul talk. Still we rise.